everybody, it's Melanie, and today I'm going to be sharing my fall favorites tag with all of you. My friend Stephanie over at Flourishxo tagged me to do this, so thank you, Stephanie. And I believe it was Jacqueline Hill that came up with this tag originally. So this is kind of the fall tag that is going around right now. So I have some things to show you and just some things to tell you guys about. So I'm going to dive right in so that this isn't a super long video. I have the questions here on my iPad, so this is what I'm going to be reading from. First question is favorite candle. Well, obviously, everybody says this, but like, I'm obsessed with candles. I've clearly demonstrated that on my channel here time and time again, but I couldn't decide between these two because this year these are definitely my favorites. And the first is Cranberry Pumpkin from Bath & Body Works. This is new this year. This is actually a new favorite to me. This is a beautiful cranberry pumpkin scone type scent. I absolutely fell in love with this when I first sniffed it out at the store, and I can't get enough. I really hope that this is one that they continue to bring back every single year. One that has been a favorite since like 2012 or 11 has been the pumpkin cupcake. So this is this year's version of it. I haven't burned this year's yet. I'm actually burning some of my previous year's pumpkin cupcakes first before I bust into this guy, but it's just the epitome of like fall to me. It smells basically like pumpkin frosting. It's amazing. It's got those beautiful like cinnamon, nutmeggy kind of spices blended with like a frosting scent and like just like a cake, like cupcake kind of like base note. It's phenomenal. It's a favorite. It will continue to be a favorite for years to come. So these two, this is as far as I could narrow it down. So these are them. And of course my iPad just turned off, so let me pull this back up. Okay, favorite lip product. I had to choose two. Okay, yeah. It's just weird like glare. But I had to pick two. The first one is from NYX. It's the High Voltage Lipstick in Flutter Kiss. This is what I have on my lips right now. This is just a beautiful mauvey plum type shade. This is it right here. I love this so much, and it's so affordable, which is why I chose this. The second is actually a brand new love to me, and it is the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in Melted Fig. I didn't even think that I was going to like this when I first got it in my Melted Kisses and Sweet Cheeks set. I just did a review of this. And I've just absolutely fallen in love with this as a fall color. So let me give you guys a little swatch here. It's a beautiful plummy berry tone. And these are so long wearing, you guys. These are really, really, really great liquid lipsticks. I don't normally like these, but this is the one that I have just, like one formula that I've just fallen in love with and can totally wear, and it's not high maintenance in any kind of way. It doesn't feel drying. It's just absolutely fantastic. So these two are definitely my picks for this fall. Okay, next, favorite blush. Okay, I feel, and I'll try to link all of this stuff down below for you. This is the one thing I'm not going to be able to link, and I almost feel bad mentioning it, but it is truly my favorite fall blush ever. This is the L'Oreal Feel Natural Light Softening Blush in Marvelous. These are totally discontinued. They have been discontinued for years. I managed to find a bunch of these when they were on clearance, and so I have quite a few, but this is the most perfect fall blush for me ever. It is, the name couldn't be more perfect. It's Marvelous, and it is marvelous. It's a beautiful mauve plum that just every year, like fall comes around, all I tend to gravitate towards is this. I'm trying really hard not to use this that much on days when I record, because if somebody asks, like, it's really hard to find this at this point. I'm sure you still can on eBay or, other like places, but I was really sad when L'Oreal discontinued these. I obviously don't purchase L'Oreal anymore, but this was really one of the best blushes that I've ever used in my life. It's really finely milled. Let me just give you guys a swatch here. They're incredibly soft, pigmented, just a gorgeous satin finish. They're honestly, between this and the Lorac Rose blush, like their original round rose blush, that one's also discontinued. I just feel really sad that I don't have either of those anymore, but this is just absolutely stunning. And yeah, if you happen to find this somewhere, it's totally worth splurging on. And my iPad turned off again. Stay on. My favorite fall drink, dude, it's the pumpkin spice latte. I am one of those basic white girls that just goes gaga over the pumpkin spice latte. I love me some Starbucks. I do only get one pump of the pumpkin spice flavoring in there because otherwise it's way too sweet for me. I can't do sweet coffee drinks. Like, they honestly make my teeth hurt. So with one pump in like a grande with like non-fat milk, that's perfection for me. Favorite fall clothing item. Okay, so I have something to show you here. I really like puffer vests in the fall months. I really like wearing sweaters and like long sleeve t-shirts, but where I live, it's almost too warm to wear like a full-on jacket that is this puffy in the fall months. So I really like these vests, and I actually just bought this one at Banana Republic, and it's got a hood, so it's great for when it's raining. But I just love that it's a vest, so it obviously doesn't have arms, because I find that my arms get like oddly hot when I'm wearing a jacket, but like my core, like I really like that being like overly warm, but not my arms. I'm a freak of nature, I realize, but this one's perfect. I had another black vest for years that I got at Costco, and it was time to retire that sucker. It was looking really sad, but this one's really nice. It's not down filled. It's filled with like a down alternative, and the inside is really nice because it's got this like nice fleecy fabric, and this was $89.99, and again I got it at Banana Republic. I'll try to link this down below, but this is just a really, really nice, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's perfectly puffy and comfortable, and just really, really great for me because, again, I don't like wearing super heavy jackets, but I do definitely need to like bundle up on certain days. So there you have it. Favorite fall movie. Everybody keeps saying like Hocus Pocus, but I'm a weirdo. I really start getting into Christmas very early, and so starting in October, I start watching Christmas Vacation. So that is not only like a holiday movie for me, but it's also a fall movie because it just gets me ready for like the holidays. I know. It's the classic Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase, where everything goes wrong, and I still laugh. Like, every time I still laugh, even though I know what's coming. Like, I laugh like an idiot because I just love that movie with every fiber of my being so much. I know it's not a fall movie, but honestly, like, October is when I start busting that DVD out, and whenever it's playing on, like, you know, like the movie channels and stuff, I always stop. I don't care if it's like halfway through the movie. It is the one movie that I could just watch over and over again and never get sick of. And that is the only movie that I can ever do that with. So, yeah, Christmas Vacation. Favorite fall TV show. Okay, my favorite TV show, basically ever, is Grimm. My husband and I watch Grimm like crazy. It is filmed here in Oregon, and so we love seeing Oregon on TV. We live in a really beautiful state, and it's so neat to like see places like where we go, and you know, like on the screen. Like, it's really, really neat. And it's actually, Grimm is, they're on a summer hiatus still right now, so it's set to come back the Friday before our anniversary. And every single year, like, that's kind of like our big thing, is like usually on our anniversary weekend, Grimm starts up again for the fall, and we get super excited, and we're so into it. And it's the one TV show that my husband and I completely agree on. Like, nothing else. We have nothing else in common when it comes to TV. I am like a Real Housewives slut. And he likes sports and the Military Channel. Grimm is the only thing that like we meet in the middle on. I have my reality TV, he has his sports and the Military Channel. and then Grimm is in the middle. Okay, favorite Thanksgiving food. My mom makes this cranberry chutney that I just eat. You know, like most people take like a little bit of cranberry sauce to eat with like their like turkey or whatever. I take a little bit of turkey and then I take like 8 scoops of the cranberry chutney my mom makes, and then I just eat that like on its own. And then every once in a while I'll take like a little bit of turkey. I do love turkey at the holidays, and especially like during like the fall and stuff, but that cranberry chutney like gets me every year, and it's like, it's sweet and tart. It's basically like all of my favorite things, sweet and tart in one. It tastes like candy. I also really like sweet potatoes, like covered in butter and brown sugar and marshmallows. Yeah, my mom can take something totally healthy and turn it into like the Antichrist of healthy. Like, it's so awful, but like it's the best thing that I've had like in my life is like these sweet potatoes and then the cranberry chutney. But if I had to choose between the two, I would rather have the cranberry chutney over the sweet potatoes. But yeah, so that's it. My favorite costume. Honestly, like I would say my favorite costume that Craig and I ever did together as a couple was the year that I was pregnant with Stella. Around Halloween time, I was around like, I think I may have been 6 or 7 months pregnant, and definitely looking very pregnant. And so Craig and I thought it would be funny to go as a pregnant nun and a priest. Totally inappropriate, but honestly, that's just who we are. Like, that's our sense of humor. Everybody at the party that we went to loved it. That was the Halloween where we went to a party and I could not drink, and so I was literally just there with like a glass of water, like watching everybody have a great time getting trashed, and I was like sober Sally hanging out in the corner in my really like obnoxiously sexy like nun costume that was like skin tight. We actually went to like the Halloween store and found like matching costumes for it, so if you're looking for a fun one and you don't mind going to hell, I highly recommend that one. People thought it was hilarious. Anyway, okay, so that's it. I will go ahead and tag a couple of people down below, but I'm sure everybody in the universe has already been tagged at this point. So check down below and see if I tag you, and let me know if you do this video. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.